next on Line TV, we have Star with a story all about a playwright competition happening in our school, and Titan Green with March Madness updates.
And me, Sophia Neighbors, with all your weather updates. All that and more, Line TV starts now. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm Emily Tyler.
And I'm Jacob Shoei. Let's get right into those announcements.
Spanish Club members will sell pulseras bracelets from Latin America countries as a service project. If interested, see a Spanish Club member to purchase one for $7.
2023 University of Arkansas College of Engineering summer camps are now open. Engineering Summer Academy current 9th through 11th grade students are invited to participate in this week-long residential camp that allows students to explore their interests in an interdisciplinary track with College of Engineering faculty and students on the University of Arkansas Fayetteville campus on July 23rd through the 29th. Students will select one of the following courses: Chem E, Living Systems, Machine Learning, or Non-Living Systems. To learn more about our camps and apply, please visit our website engineering-camps.uark.edu.
You will find scholarship applications for our local scholarships on your Schoology. Please print them off, fill them out, and read all directions. And if you need a transcript, please order one from Ms. Hamilton in the East Office. The applications can also be found on the SHS website.
The Arkansas School Plant Management Association seeks to promote the continuation of education by offering scholarships to students in search of a vocational associate's or bachelor's degree. Any graduating high school senior is eligible to apply for a scholarship. A total of $18,000 is budgeted this year for this program for individuals based on a selection criteria. The scholarship amount given to any one student is at the discretion of the scholarship committee, but this amount shall not exceed $5,000.
The senior tankers have arrived. If you ordered one, please stop by Miss Joyner's room 321 to pick it up.
Hey Emily, have you heard about Layla Robinson's new playwright? I hear it's pretty interesting.
I can't say I have. I'm very excited to figure out what it's all about though. Let's send it over to Star Cox, who has more information about it.
Everyone loves to watch a finished production, but not many think about how the script even came to be. Layla Robinson is taking a self-writing play to competition, and with that comes many difficulties.
Likewise, it's about a psychologist who has this patient who is a murderer, and she wants to figure out why he did what he did. Also, she wants to get her revenge. I will be competing in the Arkansas Young Playwrights competition, and it will be at Lake Hamilton High School in Hot Springs.
My character is Dr. Bravo. She's a psychologist at a mental institution.
My character is the Midnight Murderer, aka Edward Dowry. He is a murderer who has murdered Dr. Bravo's, the other main character's, sister.
With Layla's play going to competition, there had to have been effort and hard work put into not only writing the play, but directing it as well.
I was bored, and at first it was supposed to be a love story, then it kind of shifted over to a kill for kill story, and I just kind of went on with that. I cast people where I felt was necessary. I asked them to read over their lines a couple nights a week and just make sure they're really taking time to learn the script.
While we know what work Layla has put in, we know that the actors have to work hard too if they're expecting to win the competition.
I would spend several nights a week the last few days in last year. But since I am already really familiar with the script and I've already played the role and performed it, I think it's going to be a lot more personalizing the character.
I study lines at home. I would either read them to myself or even read them to family members.
You get to put something that you created on stage, and that's just the whole fun part of it. It's kind of stressful too. All in all, it's just fun and stressful at the same time. You want people to bring their A game.
Nope, come over here and do it again. Because no, get off stage.
I feel like I've already gotten over the stage fright era, and I'm just more confident about this whole thing because I feel like most people, whenever they hear the twist, they're going to fall out and love it at the end, and I think we'll no doubt win the competition at the end of the day.
Work put aside, it's clear the actors and crew get lots of enjoyment out of all the aspects of theater.
Everyone in theater is super fun, so before we get started and before everyone's there, we kind of goof off for a while. And it's good to get to know the people that you're acting with so you can be more comfortable on stage.
3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
I joined theater not meaning to, but I ended up falling in love with it as I went along with it. Just have fun, make friends, and learn some lines.
Everyone involved with Likewise has complete confidence in its success, and they have a good reason for it. A lot of hard work has been put into this production, and anyone who can go see it should. But until then, let's head back to the news desk.
Thanks, Star. I had no idea how much work actually went into playwriting.
Me too. Now let's get into some national news. After depositors withdrew savings and investors broadly sold off bank shares Monday, the federal government raced to assure Americans that the banking system was secure after 2 bank failures fed fear that more financial institutions could fall. President Joe Biden insisted that the systems was safe after the second and third largest bank failures in the nation's history happened in the span of 48 hours. In response to the crisis, regulators graduated all deposits at the 2 banks and created a program that effectively threw a lifeline to other banks to shield them from a run on deposits. In response to the crisis, regulators guaranteed all deposits at the 2 banks and created a program that effectively threw a lifeline to other banks to shield them from a run on deposits. Biden has said that the banking executives responsible for the failures would be held accountable.
Officials in Arkansas say they are investigating the death of a high school senior as a homicide after the 18-year-old was found dead in a Mississippi national forest. Fedarius Wilson was also last seen in his hometown of West Memphis, Arkansas on March 5th, was found in a remote section of the Holly Springs National Forest near Coffeyville, Mississippi, on Wednesday, which is about 80 miles southeast of West Memphis. Shirley Howell, Wilson's mother, told local news outlets that her son had said he was going to the movies with a friend, but she later learned that he was with someone else. Wilson's phone was located through a signal in Yalobusha County, Mississippi, but searchers didn't find the body until Wednesday, lying off of a rural road.
Republican State Senator Brian King and the League of Women's Voters of Arkansas filed the lawsuit challenging the new restriction approved by the majority GOP legislator and signed by Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders earlier this week. The new law raises the number of counties where a minimum number of signatures from registered voters must be submitted from 15 to 50. The lawsuit argues the restriction violates Arkansas's constitution by putting new limits on the initiative process. The law is the latest effort by Republicans to place more restrictions on the initiative process following the passage of several ballot measures in recent years that have included medical marijuana legalization and expanding casino gambling. This week has been jam-packed with a lot of changing events.
Definitely. I need some clarity with this weather. It keeps warming up and cooling down.
Me too. I'm 100% ready for summer. Let's send it over to Sophia for this week's forecast.
Good morning, Cersei. I'm Sophia with all your weather updates. Today's high is 59, mainly sunny with rain at a 7% chance, winds going south-southeast at 9 miles an hour, and your humidity is at 56%. Your sun rose at 7:17 a.m. this morning on to tonight. Tonight's moon phase is a waning crescent with the low at a 44 with cloudy skies, rain at a 5% chance, winds still going south-southeast at 7 miles an hour, and your humidity goes up to 65%, and your sun will set at 7:14 p.m. onto the almanac. For the last 7 days, temperature, the high is 62 and the low is a 28. Your monthly average of precipitation for March is 5.07 inches, but your month to date is currently above that with 5.53 inches. Onto the 5cast. On Thursday, we will have showers with a high of 63, a low of 37, and an 89% chance of rain. On Friday, we will have a high of 50, a low of 29 with a 19% chance of rain. On Saturday, we'll have a high of 50, a low of 24 with a 2% chance of rain. On Sunday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 45 and a low of 28 with a 1% chance of rain. And on Monday, it'll be mostly cloudy with a high of 49, a low of 36, and a 10% chance of rain. I'm really excited with how cool it's been getting recently.
Me too. Now that I know our weather forecast, I'm getting pretty hungry.
I'm so hungry I could eat a hippo. What are we eating today, Jacob?
Today for lunch we'll be having classic cheese pizza, classic cheeseburger, Italian sausage pizza, waffle fries, chicken farm sandwich, pickles, and milk.
That sounds amazing. Make sure to thank our lunch ladies for everything they do.
I sure will. Now, I'm getting pretty hungry for some sports knowledge, but I do hear Titan Green has some updates on our NFL offseason.
Let's send it over to the sports desk to see what he has in store for us.
Happy Wednesday, Cersei. I hope you are having a good week so far, so let's jump right into some sports updates. In local sports, we had our baseball team go against Jonesboro last Friday with a very close game. Searcy ended up losing a close one with a score of 5-3, making their record 2-3 overall. Their next game will be a home game on March 28th going against Nettleton. The Lady Lions basketball team had some outstanding players honored last week, with Chip Johnson earning All-State honors and being the first freshman in Lady Lions basketball history to achieve this accomplishment, and Sarah McCain and Olivia Robertson both earning 5A East All-Conference. We caught up with All-State Chip Johnson to see how she feels being named All-State.
I think it feels great to be the first one. I technically made history here, and I think it's an honor, and I'll never be satisfied. I had to put a lot of hard work in. I was in the gym 3 days a week, either lifting, running, putting up shots, constantly adding to my game.
In national sports, we had 2 huge trades in the NFL happen last weekend, with number 1 being the Chicago Bears trading their first overall pick in the 2023 draft to the Panthers for DJ Moore. The Panthers traded their first-round pick and a second-round pick and a 2025 first-round pick. Also in the NFL, the Miami Dolphins made a trade with the Los Angeles Rams for Jalen Ramsey, with them sending the Rams a 2023 third-round pick and tight end Hunter Long. In the NBA, we saw the biggest upset this year with the Denver Nuggets losing to the Brooklyn Nets with a score of 122-120, with Nikola Jokic scoring 35 points, 20 rebounds, and 11 assists, with Mikal Bridges with 25 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. The Phoenix Suns lost their number 3 player, with Kevin Durant being out with a sprained left ankle and will be out up to 6 weeks. The Lakers and New York Knicks had a matchup last Sunday, with the New York Knicks coming out on top after a back-and-forth game with a score of 112-108, with Julius Randle having 33 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists, and D'Angelo Russell having 33 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists, making the Knicks record 40-30 and the Lakers record 33-35. March Madness for the girls started today, with the number 11 Mississippi State going against number 11 Illinois, and the number 16 Scared Heart going against number 16 Southern U. Also in March Madness for the boys started the first 4 yesterday, with number 11 Pittsburgh and number 11 Mississippi State going against each other, and number 16 Sumo going against number 16 Arkansas A&M CC to see where they will be placed in the first round. The first round games start tomorrow, with Arkansas, the Razorbacks, playing Illinois to see if they advance or not in the tournament. Well, Cersei, that's all the sports updates I have for you today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, Cersei. Now, back to the news desk with Jacob and Emily.
Thanks, Titan, for the amazing update. I can't believe how crazy it's been in the NFL.
I know. Well, looks like that's all the time we have for you today, Cersei. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cersei High Lion TV.
And follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and on Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Emily Tyler.
And I'm Jacob Shoei. I hope you have an amazing Wednesday, Cersei.